You want to get into streaming, but you don't know where to start with your microphone. You want to sound like this. Hey, chat, how we doing tonight? Hey, Kate. Hey, Jen. Hey, Pay. Hey, Zelda. Hey, Bart. How do you say that? Hey, Bobo. But instead, you sound like this. Frustration is getting bigger. Bang, bang, bang. Pull my double trigger.
Yeah, let's go! That's what we're talking about!
Worry not, my friends. My name is Overload, self-proclaimed YouTube and professional streamer, and today I wanted to go over a couple microphones to make you sound not like shit. So you want to sound good, but you sound bad. Why? Well, you're probably using something like this.
Go!
Yeah, don't use this. More importantly, you're using this. This is the microphone from your Turtle Beach, HyperX, whatever headset you're using. Don't use those. Now I can already hear you down below in the... I hate this boom arm, I need to get a new one. Now I can already hear you down below in the comments section saying, Overload, I see the mic you're using. That's a Shure SM7B. Every streamer uses it and it costs $400 and that's the first thing you're going to tell me to buy. Actually, no, I am not going to tell you to buy this thing. Is it a nice microphone? Absolutely, and I would recommend it. Not as a beginner streamer. If you are just starting out your streaming career, you do not need to spend hundreds if not thousands of dollars. For only a couple $100, you can get a great setup on a budget. And what if I told you there's a microphone out there that costs under $100 and will sound almost as good as this microphone? Not quite, but very similar. And I'm going to tell you what that microphone is in just a minute. But first, I wanted to tell you why you should invest in an XLR microphone. You've seen them all around. Every streamer who's worth a damn uses an XLR microphone. And why? Simple. They don't sound like shit. My hands are still covered in the stuff from the headset. I gotta get rid of that thing. So popular microphones like the Blue Yeti and the HyperX Quadcaster, they range about $1 to $150. Are they good microphones? For what they are, just simple plug and play, yes, they are good microphones. But as you grow as a content creator and a streamer and someone who makes, content, you are going to outgrow those microphones very quickly. And then you're going to find yourself buying an audio interface, buying an XLR cable, and buying a new microphone, when if you just went XLR to begin with, you'd only have to upgrade the microphone. You don't have to get new cables. You didn't have to get a new interface. So quite frankly, yes, it's a little more upfront and it's really not that much more, but it's actually going to save you money in the long run if you go XLR to begin with. And no, I don't mean the brand Go XLR. I mean just if you use XLR microphones and audio interfaces. So there's two types of microphones you need to know. There's a dynamic microphone like this one, which you're going to use because again, you're bad. And you have this. This is a condenser microphone. You will probably not be using this to stream. Yes, it sounds great, but they pick up everything. The car that just went by outside, you didn't hear it, did you? No, because I'm using a dynamic microphone. This would have picked it up. This will pick up my dog walking through the house. This will pick up my wife yelling at me from the other room. This will pick up, well, the domestic in the parking lot across the street. Dynamic microphones really only pick up around them. So like, now with it behind me like this, it doesn't pick up my voice nowhere near as much. Just watching the decibels on the screen, I can see it's barely picking up my voice. I'm going to have to boost it in post so you guys can actually hear what I'm saying. So it really only captures like right here in front of it, which is why you have to have it facing you. This, you know what? Let's just plug it in. Let's just plug it in so you guys can hear. Oh gosh, that's on tight. That's on tight. How tight did I put this on? And here you see I'm using the Neumann TLM103. Is this a good microphone? Absolutely! But it is going to catch every bit of reverb. Oh, by the way, I haven't changed a single audio setting. In fact, I should turn that down for you guys. So, yeah, does it sound good? Yeah, but it's catching every bit of reverb in the room. Echoes, bouncing back, hitting the diaphragm. This microphone is meant to hit everything. That's why they sound so good and clear when it's in a booth like behind me when you're doing voice acting and audio producing. Not built for streaming. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the Shure SM58. Now, I love this microphone for a couple reasons. One, it's under $100. And two, for that price, you get so much versatility out of this thing. It's incredible. You might be looking at it and going, Overload, that's a singing microphone, and you're absolutely correct. Yes, it is. Do I sing? No. And I promise you don't want me to.
Bang, bang, bang. Oh, my devil.
But you can probably hear for, the $400 Shure SM7B, which again is an incredible microphone, and I will have a link down below to all the microphones I show off today. This is $400. This is $99. And as you can see, it's doing an incredible job of keeping the reverb back, of canceling out background audio. It is a fantastic microphone, and I could not recommend it more for a first-time streaming mic. All right, let's review. You had your HyperX Quadcaster. It's $150 normally when it's not on sale. So here we're at $100. So we're already cheaper than the Quadcaster, but you're going to need an interface. And a really good beginner interface that will get you so much mileage. I actually can't pull it up. That's as far as the cable goes. Is the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. Now, this is the third generation. We're at the fourth now. The fourth generation is $130, but the third generation still works just fine, and it's only $100. So you can save yourself $30 and get basically the same piece of equipment. I really don't even know what the updates are. And then on top of that, you're going to need an XLR cable. They're dime a dozen, 10, 20 bucks. You can get a cheap one. You can get a Megami Gold. I'll have a link down below. But you can just get like the $25 ones. As long as they're well shielded, it will work. Another thing you might be thinking, Overload, why are you recommending this thing? It's from the 1960s. This one I'm recording on is from the 1980s. You can see it's kind of beat up and scuffed up, and I got it used for $30. A $30 microphone, and it sounds like this. Why would you not? All right, you know what? Let's go to Facebook. Let's see what we can find on Facebook. All right, let's see. Here's one in New Jersey. Looks like it needs a new windscreen, but other than that, 60 bucks, $10 for a windscreen. Not bad. All right, here's one in, oh gosh, does anybody mean Michigan or Minnesota? Oh my gosh, hopefully no one I know is watching this and calls me a moron. Comments are already going to call me a moron. Comes with an XLR cable, so there you go. 60 bucks, you get the microphone and XLR cable. $100 interface, you're already better off than the Quadcaster. Right, here's another one, $60. He wants to ship it to you for $20. Just buy a new one at that rate. But again, if he's local, 60 bucks. Okay, I think you guys get the point. But just in case you don't want to buy used, because I get it, you don't want to buy everything used, I will have an Amazon affiliate link down below so you can check one out yourself. But last thing I want to go over, let's say you don't want to buy a Shure SM58 because for whatever reason you don't like how it looks, you don't like the company, whatever. I have one alternative for you, and I will put a link down below for it as well. This is the Sennheiser E835, and it sounds pretty identical. It's basically a clone to the Shure SM58. And if you can't trust me, the self-proclaimed Giga Chad YouTuber, then you can trust the President of the United States, because yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the microphone that is used by Congress. I just realized as I put this one back on that I didn't do a sound profile check on the Sennheiser, so here you go. This is what the Sennheiser sounds like. As you can see, it's basically the same as the SM58. So yeah, to sum up this video, these two are stellar microphones, and I would highly recommend them for a beginner streamer. They're inexpensive, you'll get so much versatility out of them, and they sound excellent. But again, if you want to go the big Gucci route and spend $400, then I actually do recommend the Shure SM7B. And if you won't take my word for it, take the Prince of Pops. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Jackson himself used the Shure SM7 to record most of his music. The SM7B is just an updated version on the old SM7. And if you would like to see more videos like this, such as setting up your OBS for streaming, setting up your OBS for recording, voice acting settings, recordings, microphones I'd recommend for voice acting, webcams, different things you would like to see, please let me know down below in the comments, and let me know by liking and subscribing. That does help keep me going. And as always, a huge shout out and thank you to my Patreons, JD Gra, TMD Torben MD, Sober and Stupid 99, Nintendo Cater, Combat Toast, Gunnar Gabriel Arnarson, Marie, and Kane. Thank you all so much for the support. I really appreciate it. And just remember, you can support me and the channel for as little as $1 a month on Patreon. Link down below. Alright, with all that taken care of, I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next video.